Before you send your hard-earned money to buy that building that you have seen online with beautiful aesthetics, finishings, and paintings, pay attention to what I'm about to share with you in this video that will save you millions on investment. Imagine buying that beautiful house and few months down the line, government come to serve you demolition notice because the building was not built according to their approval. Do they have the right to do so? Absolutely, yes. Welcome to the 17th episode of our 20-day property documentation masterclass. Today, I want to share with you and discuss an important document called the building permit. What is a building permit? In a simple term, government telling you what you are building here, we approve it. And we approve it because you are building it according to our regulation. Simply put, this document protects millions that you have invested in that construction project. This document will protect even you, the buyer who is buying the building. Because if you look at what goes on in Lagos, in Abuja, and some part of the cities in Nigeria, where government come to demolish structures, they are not demolishing it because the structures don't have a verifiable title. This is where we get it wrong. You believe that because your land has a C of O, has a deed of conveyance, governor's consent, means that you can go ahead to build anything you want on that land. That is not true. Before you build, you must go to the government planning agency to obtain a building permit. That building permit says what you are putting on this ground is what will permit to be built on this ground. There are some areas that are marked for commercial and you want to build a residential structure. There are areas that are marked for residential and you want to put an industrial or want to put a factory. I know there was a time I wanted to buy a property for my client about 3 years ago. Some of you that are conversant with the way we call industrial cluster analysis. So the guy wanted to build a hotel. We got a 4 standard plot of land, which was very massive. The plot size was okay for what he wanted to build. But when we went to do verification from the people that issued those allocations, the man first asked us what we wanted to build. We told him it was a hotel. He asked us, is that hotel going to have a nightlife? We said yes. He said no, he cannot sell the property to us. He was the person who is in charge of selling the property to us. He said no, he will not permit that. When we start that project, the project will not sail through because that is not what they planned that place for. When you want to build next time, find out whether what you are building is exactly what government have mapped out that place to build. Find out whether the building you are buying, whether it was built according to the building regulation, so that you don't just buy today and tomorrow you are in trouble. The developer might discover something that was wrong and decide to sell it to you. So you that you are the investor that is buying, ensure you do this verification. Where a building does not have the proof of building permit, please, as an investor, take this candid advice from me: do not buy. So if you have found this particular document helpful,